Hi guys, well it's been a while since I've been in my shed. Look, Speedfighter. Okay, let's look at this one, shall we? I don't know if the light picks this up or not. Can you see how filthy this bike is? Yes, the seat's off, but look, it really it really is filthy. And what do I say about this little one? Well, it's a Peugeot Speedfighter, my happy little bike. When buying a bike, okay, you buy a new bike and you jump on the bike and away you go, and it's happy days. If something goes wrong, because it's a new bike, you assume you can take it back to the garage and they fix it. Truth of the matter is they don't. Okay, there's always some way of them saying, well, you've damaged this, it's been 6 weeks since I had the bike, you've got to pay labour or you've got to pay parts or something. So it's a minefield. You buy a second-hand bike and yes, it's another minefield. And there's a couple of three you can buy. There's a bike that has ran out for ages, you jump on it, breaks down, you have a fault, you go to garage, £300. There's the one that someone's messed around with, or the one like me, refurb. I call it refurb. Okay, this bike here today, it doesn't just need a wash, alright? The guy told me it's been sitting in the garage for 4 years, and it starts and runs. So I got it back here, put some petrol in it, put my usual starter on it, and a bit of easy start, and it did start. It's spluttery, and it started. Now, yes, I could, I suppose, just wash it and stick it on the road, but that's not me. There's things that me personally, you know, I'll be definitely looking at. So the exhaust, okay, it's not just a clean up and paint. I reckon it's got a small leak in it. The carburetor, which is under here, I will take that off. I've done a video on cleaning that, so I'm not going to go over that again. Air filter, I'll take that as well. But if it's been sitting 4 years, under here, guys, you'll know what's in there. Variator, clutch, belt, rollers. It's got an original exhaust on this. It has only got 7,000 kilometres. It's about 5,000 miles, I suppose. That's not many, is it? So I suppose realistically that it will be a case that I'll have to, well, I will anyway. I'll take the side cover off and I'll change the belt. I think you can see loads of belts. I will take this belt off. Be sitting in the garage, outside under a cover, who knows? But for me, that belt perished, split slightly. It might last 6 weeks, 3 months, who knows? But it will split. So I will check it. So I'm going to take it off. I'll change the belt. I'll take the variator off. I'll have a look at the rollers because it's been 5,000 miles. It may not have been touched at all. So I may change the rollers. May have the washer on there that I've shown you before. Chuck that away. So there's the rollers, variator, clean it, don't grease or anything. I've done videos on that before. Change the belt, clutch, make sure it's free and easy to move. Just because it starts and runs and the rear wheel, hard to say, will spin round, doesn't mean if you get on it and ride it, it will go. Do you know? So you have to road test them as well, and that's something I always do. So I'm going to do the belt, variator, check the clutch, drain the petrol out, drain the oil out because it's been there sitting there 4 years. Clean up the exhaust if it's got a little leak or anything on there. Change the battery, that's long dead, and it'll be check the brakes. Now I've done an MOT check before on a bike, so again check my videos out. But it will be lights, indicator, horn, front suspension, rear suspension, headstock, blah blah. This one also is chipped off here. Some will fail that. Me personally, I'll change it anyway. It's just when you've got an 09 Speedfight and it's got a broken lever there, that's just tacky. It's £6.25, something like that on eBay, so it's a must. And the last thing I'll do is get a really good clean. I've got some more panels, as you know. I've got lots of panels up here, and I've got a whole box here of brand new ones. So being an 09 plate, I may swap some of the sort of dirty scratched ones, and this will end up looking quite nice, which I might do a part 2 on. But you've seen me ride up and down and make them look really pretty on other videos, so it's not really hard. But today's video was just about, if you do buy a bike, and if you're selling bikes and so on, you know, don't just buy a bike and because it runs, flog it out to some poor bugger because it will go wrong. It's worth doing them checks, and that's where I sort of call them refurbished, I suppose. Yeah, and it's a scary thought. I've bought new bikes before, and I've had people buy bikes from me who said I bought a brand new bike, you know, Kisby, stuff like that, and it's been on the road 6 months and it's gone wrong. you know, and you think you've got 12 months warranty, you think you've got this and that, they still charge. So it's buyer beware, but you don't get much more out of buying a new bike than a second-hand bike. You just got to look who you're getting it from, you know. As for me, you know, it's a hobby for me. I don't do bikes that much, and then I'll have a couple in a week. They're not, you know, you can't make mega money on bikes. You know, I've had bikes before that will never ever run, and you know, it's a complete £200, £300, £400 loss, whatever you paid out for them. So let people do bikes that know how to do bikes. But these videos are here to help you if you've got a bike that you think you might be able to fix rather than wasting money at a garage. So there's about 30 odd videos now on these little Speedfights, NRGs, you know, there's lots of other ones. So, you know, this is my little hobby, and my big bikes are mine, you know what I mean? Yes, I've got too many. Yes, the wife moans at me, but I'm in my shed and I'm happy. So there you go, guys. This is a nice, to be honest with you, simple one. Will I do an engine compression test, 5,000 miles? I've got the tester, so why wouldn't I? Clean plug, you know what I mean? Wash the air filter, clean the carburetor, you know, little bits and bobs. Yes, I'll do all these to these bikes. And when the person has this little bike off me, I know that I've done everything possible to make sure that this little bike is a good little bike, runs well, and goes from there. Anyway, check out all my other videos. There's reviews, and if you subscribe, thank you very much. If you like, happy as well. And job done. At least I know I'm helping somebody. I'm really happy. Take care of yourself, guys. Bye bye.